What's her name?
Dawn.
Dawn. Oh, I'm so happy because, man, I really want to beat Dawn. Because it's just like, tomorrow's money. I was thinking about it. My girl said something about going in. I'm like, yes. Because I want to meet her just like, I want to get the door. I mean, the whole time I said the door, she hasn't once said come in, but she talks to me over the phone and sends me letters. She's like, hey, come in. I don't know how to get there. I always get lost. I get halfway there and I'm like, oh. And I've like asked the bus driver, can you find such and such road to get me back home? Because I get lost and I don't know this place in Portland. And there's like so many people like today on the road tonight, we went to get coffee and we were like having a fun day. This one guy like pointed at me, all like, jeez. All I could do is laugh. We went and looked at good stuff, so it kind of I was like, I just laugh these days. But thinking about my lawyer, she said about going in there. I mean, it sounds exciting just to get real close to her, and the way she says, "Well, I don't think Ben can stick up for himself," and and if he doesn't see a doctor, I think I can have him admitted. I mean, this girl sounds really nice to my heart. It makes me smile when people are mean to me. It just but when I'm not smiling, it's when it hurts. But it's really funny when it does hurt. Sometimes pain just hurts, so it seems like it brings a laughter out of me because people are just really hurtful people, and they just need to be talked to like little babies, and cradled, like and sung songs to, and just loved, fight it with kindness, but it does hurt, like pain. Anyway, but I like to meet her and just ask her if she can still be my friend if I just talk to the judge and just have her fired. Or not fired, but like a different lawyer. Ask for a different lawyer because I don't like the way she's not sticking up for me. But I still want to be her friend because she seems like, the way her hair was all messed up. She like didn't look professional. And she's like, give me those numbers. I want those numbers from your family. I want to know who you are. And looked at my girl and told her to shut up, dude. I'm like, geez, me and Mary need a drill sergeant like that. I mean, she is really on the ball. I mean, geez, get yelled at? That's the girl to call when you want to get yelled at. I love
I find aggressive women hot. Is that so wrong?
But I mean, and then you call me mentally ill. That isn't even sexy, dude. I mean,
she might just hate men.
Oh,
Some
I wonder
women hate
what
men.
that word means. Mentally ill.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you look at it as mentally ill, well, I mean, do people just say that because...
Oh, it's the rage. It's the new Portland thing.
Is that the way they feel, or they have to, like, make someone feel just as low as they are?
It's like calling you the N-word. It's like the new N-word, is you just call people mentally ill.
But it sounds racist.
It is racist.
And then my lawyer, I heard her on the phone.
You should tell her red hair
My girl, she's been filming calls, or people calling in on her because people harass her all the time, or harass us, and they know where we live, and they're like, oh, well, you're on disability too, and it's like, that's my lawyer. How does she know stuff about my girl? It's like, jeez, talk about nosy people. Well, I shouldn't say nosy, but talk about people that climb up, or just to try to get information about people. I mean, dang, she must have she must have sexual feelings about us because.
Hey, maybe she wants to be in a
she knows every little detail about where Mary lives. Like she's on disability. Ben's on disability too. You guys get income. I'm always broke. It's like we're always broke too. We buy food with our money, and we like to feel nice and stuff. But I mean, we don't own nothing. I mean, our parents.
Hey Ben, what if you just turned it around? And show up tomorrow with roses at her office and be like, "You're the best lawyer I ever had." And just call her mom. Just like,
but it's starting to just touch my heart the way I just take the English and stuff. It's like it's turning around to I just want to just laugh it off.
Be like,
and when people are hateful to me, I'm just like, I just want to go out and get them some flowers when I have extra money and stuff. But I always feel like I have to do something nice or been over to do something nice for somebody or. I figure, when I feel like it, my arms feel, my hands feel really tired, and then my body feels aching sometimes, or lifting too much heavy stuff, or always just constantly doing something for somebody, whether it's, take the garbage out, lifting heavy things, furniture, moving things around because our bottom of our floor is flooding, or, just doing different miscellaneous things, and then my mind just mentally, it's a struggle. But I love the most is the to have a good lawyer that's actually there for me. You know, to understand that the pain and suffering, people don't need that. But I mean, to listen to someone's where they coming from, like, you know, understanding that, you know, that someone's been abused, you know, and that there's a reason why they have to keep going out of the way, taking their gas money, and going out of the way to show up for courts hearings and going and talk to my lawyer and trying to talk to them and then postponing it and then getting all and taking it all on paper that saying that I did something wrong and I don't know what I did wrong. When I was abused while I was down there the whole time. I was running around the city that I didn't know where I was from. And I always used to have an advocate or someone nearby I can call and someone pick me up. Well, I don't know anybody in Portland. But I don't know how people really care about human beings. Do the people really care? Well, I do the same for them, you know, cheering for them and loving them if they're confused or not understanding. But, I mean, to actually make it worse by like, putting it on a paper saying, oh, you've done something bad, or you did this, or you're drinking water, or you did this, or point fingers, but not even take anything or write down anything about all the times I've been attacked.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I mean, is this how Portland works? I mean, I need to get a hold of disability acts and talk about getting a hold of people and go online to everybody and write a book to the world saying, you know, where it hurts and does anybody out there really, really care? I mean, how much do people really care about people?
Ben, my mom has a good point. When you accuse them of violating the Disability Act, they really don't even know that in 1990 there was an act passed, the Americans with Disabilities Act, which says you are entitled to all public services, which would include crime reporting.
Is that a fact?
And law enforcement.
Is that a fact?
Well, there is the federal government. It's called the United States of America. And Oregon is one of the 50 states.
I don't know if this is real,
but Oregon violates many federal laws, including the federal laws regarding child trafficking and human trafficking, because they let a lot of child predators and sex predators come here to hide out from registry laws and registry requirements. And the Oregon State Police are behind on their database collection, which was just shown by Max Bernstein. Oregon is also very bad at following the federal law with the prison reform, which I know from the Oregon Federal Defender's work on the Bureau of Prisons. So Oregon is behind the times with a lot of federal laws. So disability law, prison law, human trafficking law, sex registry law.
Was there a law for disability rights, like people? Well, I'm on disability. I don't know what kind of rights I have, but
you have a right to report a crime, and you've currently been denied to have your crime reported. You have a right to medical attention when you're beaten by cops. You have a right to not be beaten by cops. You have a right to have your Miranda rights read to you. Their patrol procedure was very off. For them to beat you up in a bar.
Is this proven fact?
I mean, a fact. What do you mean by fact?
Like, my lawyer says, you have to be seen by a thing.
No, she's being coercive. If you listen to the words she's saying.
Does she even ignore it? She seems like, she sounds like she ignored me when I tell her that I'm really good at guitar. I like music. I like people reading to me.
Ben, you have a right to remain silent, and you don't have to talk to her.
Oh, yeah. I need to get a new lawyer.
She's calling you
but
names.
I want her to be my friend.
Well, yeah, fire her as your lawyer, get a new lawyer, but you can still be her friend.
So I can tell everybody out there that if they like the abuse, I can refer her to.
You can get a better lawyer who won't violate your rights as a dyslexic American.
Personally, I don't really care for the abuse that I'm getting from my lawyer, but I like to be her friend because I like to buy her some flowers and just do something nice for her. Maybe we should be nicer to the next person. I don't know. But
my theory is that she has a few kids. Her kids are giving her trouble, so she feels really stressed out when she's at work. So she's taking out her bad home life on you. Because she's treating you like a teenage child.
Maybe if I be nice and give her some flowers, she won't say I'm mentally ill or she put me down like.
No, I bet she does it to everyone. I think it's part of her standard.
Say if I don't get seen by a doctor, then she'll have the judge have me admitted. Maybe she'll be really nice to me. I don't know.
She doesn't seem to understand what a brain injury is. I don't think it's her. She's not a medical
doctor. Or maybe
doctor.
She might not put me down and say
she's not a medical doctor.
I can't make my own decisions.
She can't decide. Yeah.